Hey there, Sarah. How you doing? Let me get to live chat. Sorry, I didn't mean to take so long trying to get it all set up over here. What you doing? Make sure I'm on live chat. Yeah, I am. Okay. Let me tweet this out 1 second. Hey, Kayla. 1 second, you guys. I'm going to tweet it out just in case. Hurry up real good last night. It was like 9 o'clock this morning or something before I finally laid down, and I probably slept like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know why. It's just one of those nights. How are you doing today? Hey, Pie. How are you doing, sweetie? Just relaxing. My mind's just been popping all night with a bunch of different ideas and stuff. So I went and got fresh notebooks yesterday, you guys, because I'm like notoriously hard on my notebooks. And so I'm jumping from one thing to the next. I'm like, okay, tarot classes, okay, bartender, okay, ooh, music video, and I'm like trying to write them all down in separate notebooks to keep them straight and flesh the ideas out. So yeah, I think that's it. Just all on my mind. So I'm notoriously hard on my notebooks. Oh God, I mean, bad. Even back when I was writing, I would have 4 or 5 notebooks with the notes just taken just like so crazy, and I just filed them away. Oh, thank you, Kayla. Hey there, Colleen. Excited. Yeah, there are lots of ideas happening. Um, I'm working on one today, and hopefully I'll get it by this afternoon for the bartender channel. And then I really want to focus on getting the class table contents developed um, and getting that going. Hey there, Chris. Oh, hanging in there, girl. How about you? How was your week, Colleen? I see you survived it. So does anybody have big plans for the weekend, tonight or anything? Got to sleep in today? Hell yeah. Some parents make me angry. Yeah, I'm sure. But some of them probably you just ready to strangle them. Going to Panera. Ooh. Yep, it's getting soup and crusty bread weather. So Panera, yeah. It's going to be a good choice. watch a movie with my SO. Do you have one picked out yet? Oh, I just thought of something. I need to write it down. Actually, this doesn't belong in a topic, so see how I'm hard on my notebooks? I'm just randomly grabbing. Let me just write this down real quick. Okay, it's just a note for me. Okay. It's officially fall, yo. Black Panther, I have not seen that. Let me know how that is. Renee. Oh, I have to go sometime. I love fall. I do. It's actually pretty cool here so far today, but yesterday it was 98. So it's still awfully hot in Texas. And this is the time of year that I miss the Smokies really bad. And that's kind of eating at me this year. I'm missing my mom this year too. So. But I hate that I don't know where I will be sitting from one day to the next. Oh, uh-oh. Right? Yeah, it does here too. It's like 70, 74 or something. Nice and cool. We had a little thunderstorm last night. The first actual thunderstorm I remember having since we've been here. We've had rain, but nothing like that. And I know it sounds weird, you guys, but I was raised in the deep south down on the coast. So thunderstorms are very relaxing to me. So I've been kind of missing them. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. So it was cool. It's 90 there? Oh, God. Well, you know yourself, though, Colleen. Right about the end of about the end of October, middle of October, end of October, it's going to be just perfect. Perfect. I remember having Halloweens when I lived down in Mobile, and it would be 90 and trying to take my kids trick-or-treating. And I don't think that ever happened in the Smokies. It always just cooled right off right before Halloween every year. So, most beautiful place, yep. It is. It is. Bad by me, end of August flooded. Last Tuesday, same area. Worst heavy rains for 2. Oh, Lord. You see, that's what I think too, Chris. Nice and rainy, yup. Yeah. I reckon I'm just missing home. Not a lot I can do about that, but it'll work out. It always does. Positive brings positive, so I'm going to stay positive, and it's going to get worked out. So, my dog isn't calm from the thunder. Yeah, Janet has a dog that's terrified of thunderstorms, too. Yeah, a lot of them are. That's what I hope, Kayla. Even if it's just a visit, I just want to see my mom. But I don't know why she's ornery as hell. But I do. I miss her. You only get one, so. Has a dog named Thunder that hates thunder, right? mm. Yeah. But anywho, it'll all work out however it's supposed to work out. You know, I'm adaptable, I'm flexible. I can handle whatever happens. So I just keep on trucking. So anyway, does anybody that's in here right now, or is anybody interested in getting their cards done today? If nobody is, then we'll just hang out and chat for a little while, and maybe somebody will come in that is. Mm. But anywho, too soon from okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember, but I mean, I'm sure you're right. Tarot does have a funny way of repeating itself. It'll be like, I done told you. So a couple weeks ago, yeah. Hey there, Erica. How are you today? Did everybody share the stream? If you guys don't mind to share it, just aggravated with a man. Oh Lord. Well, tell me all about it, girlfriend. Just being a typical man. Yep. That's aggravating. Thank you, Kayla. Hey there, Sarah. How are you doing today, girl? Exactly, Kayla. Exactly. They breathe and it's aggravating sometimes. It's like, just go over there and do that shit. Dang, don't be pestering me with your stuff. Which explains why I'm single and probably will be. I'm good, Sarah. I'm good. Kind of sleepy. I didn't sleep much last night, but. Mm, how about you? How you doing today? Tossing and turning all night in pain. Mom wasn't in pain, thank God. What's wrong? Fibromeds on Monday. So, what are they giving you, Sarah? Some of those are a godsend in some ways, but then they're horrible in others, depending on the person. Okay. Um, when I was having such a hard time with mine, and I haven't been on them for a year and a half, probably longer than that, it numbed me. So I didn't feel the pain, but it messed with me in a lot of other ways too. I became apathetic. I mean, it just, things just didn't get to me. And it also affected my vision. So, depending on what they're going to give you, and it is different for everybody, and then they don't tell you too, you will go through actual physical withdrawal when you come off of that medication. I do better without anything, but that's me. So, The rheumatologist said Lyrica is the medicine that I'm talking about, Sarah. But now I've heard that it's a godsend for a lot of other people. But do watch what it does to your vision and understand going into it. If they ever take you off of it, you will have physical withdrawal from it. Okay. You're going to look at 2 to 3 days of just agony from it. Well, no, 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 no. I'm not trying to scare you. For a lot of people, it is a godsend. But you do need to know going into it that if they ever take you off of it, and they probably won't, they'll probably move you to something else if it doesn't work and they'll kind of balance. But you do need to know going into it, there will be a physical withdrawal. That pissed me off that they didn't tell me that. And also, if you run low on your prescription, like say you drop a couple pills and you can't find them or whatever, and you have to wait, and you do because it's controlled, at least in this country, you're going to go through a withdrawal while you're waiting to get it. So, it's you need to know that. But don't be scared. It's the same one that gets to me every time. And ignored him, just not his son. Right, okay. Neurontin never worked for me. I just go without now. Yeah. See, that's what I do too, Erica, but I understand not everybody's able to handle that, Hey there, Angel. I didn't realize it's okay. Well, it is in the U.S., Sarah. But now I don't know about. Well, that's right. You're not in Canada. Duh. I don't know where I was thinking. Yeah, it's a controlled substance. So it goes from one a day or whatever the exact prescription is, and if something happens and you lose one or two, you shit out of luck. So yeah. No, they never do tell you, but it's important to know. So, yeah. And it's I'm not sure if it was I believe it was the Lyrica that is actually moving up the list, not because of mind altering or anything like that, but because it is being abused so rampantly. Um, I'm not sure what they get out of abusing Lyrica, but I remember look into it a little bit before you do it, and it's forewarned is forearmed. Now I've heard a lot of people gabapentin works really well for them. I couldn't walk a straight line on gabapentin, and I'm not kidding. I got up at my mama's house and was on my way down the hall and walked straight into the wall. It just completely messed me up. I couldn't take it. So both of them, you can ask. Oh yeah, no problem. But I do think gabapentin is the safer alternative to the Lyrica, but Lyrica is a godsend for a lot of people, so I'm not going to say don't try it, especially if it definitely numbed the pain for me, no doubt, so really sensitive to meds, okay. Had a friend on GABA say, yeah, it did me too, Chris. I just couldn't. I know a lot of people can take it and they have no issues. I guess it goes by the chemistry of the person or whatever. But gabapentin, yeah, I couldn't walk a straight line. So that one didn't work. Lyrica didn't affect my balance or anything, but it did make me, apathy, half blind, couldn't see. Yeah. So, but anywho, yeah. So who's got exciting Saturday night plans? Somebody tell me if you have any. I do not have any. I will probably sit here and work on videos all night. So, because I have such a wild, life over here. Thank you, Sarah. Excuse me for 1 second. My nose is stopped up. Okay. Food shopping. I did that yesterday. I got me some of that Borson cheese with garlic and herbs and some bagel chips and some Kalamata olives and an apple walnut salad. I'm going to be chowing down tonight. I'll tell you that shit right now. I'm going to be a happy camper tonight. Hey there, Mevin. I hadn't had Kalamata olives in forever. I missed my olives now. I love olives. I do. Mevin, you ready to get a reading today? You just had a birthday. You need to know what's coming up for you in the year and in the next year. I need to know what's coming up for me in the next year. I don't think I want to know. Yeah, I had to fight myself away from the feta crumbles too. They just, oh God, they looked so good. Nuh-uh, really? Y'all already have snow for real? Damn. Y'all can have that shit. I like fall, but I don't like snow. Mm. That reminds me, I also need to work on Doreen's, finish her year. Sure. Angel, did you want to get one of the donation readings? Of course I'm lying to you, Tammy. I said 3 inches, and that's what we got. Well, I didn't... Damn. Get lots of snow in PA. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of snow. I just never... I'm like I said, I'm from the deep south. It was a very rare thing for us to have to deal with, and it was fun for a little while, but then yeah. See, but you guys up north, you guys handle it a lot different than they did in the south. You guys are prepared. In the Smokies, they were pretty well prepared. Colleen, are you still here? When I lived up there was this big ice storm one year. It broke poles. It broke light poles, you guys. You know, lights were out everywhere. And it was awful that year. 3 inches of snow, Sarah. Angel, did you want to get one of the donation readings? Where what? Where he lives? He lives in Alberta. Hey, Tricia. Happy autumn. That's right. Sunny and cooler here in northern Michigan. Trees starting to get the color. Oh, God, I'm so jealous. And okay. The white stuff that is covering everything. It is... Glad to see you took your sweet pill, Mevin. Angel, are you still in here? She may not be. She may have left. See, we have a bunch of yellow stuff down here covering everything, Melvin, and it's called pollen. And it sucks too. So, uh, what's going on, Trisha? Hmm. I can't believe the trees are already getting the color. I'm missing it. Damn. Yeah, what can you do? Whoop. Favorite time of year, yeah. It's my favorite time of year, too. I don't know why. I've just always, I don't know, maybe it goes back to being a kid. You know, that's when the football weather gets started, and it was just always so exciting. There was always something going on in the fall, it seems like. In the winter, everybody kind of stays at home. You know, in the spring, everybody's tired of school. They get out and stuff, but I don't know, it's a whole different atmosphere in the fall. It's always been my favorite, so. So I guess Angel left. Hey there, Lindy. How are you doing, sweetie? Did you want to do that private today? Because I'm open all day. Whatever time is good for you works for me. So. Yep, I'm open all day tomorrow too. What do you have a time in mind, or did you want to get with me on Twitter and us figure out a time? Or okay, a private on any day other than Halloween is $40 for an hour. And in the hour, it takes place just like this does on a private live stream. No one will ever see it except for me and you. There'll be a record of it on the channel, but nobody will have the link except for the two of us. That way, if you need to go back and see what was said, you know, about a certain question, it's there for you to do that. But it's an hour long, so pretty much any question that could possibly come up, there's plenty of time to look into every aspect and do a spread on every aspect. So, oh, and they're 40. Don't have Twitter, never figured out how to use it. Okay, well, then I'm going to have an email to send the link to. Do you care to send me an email, Lindy? And just tell me what time you want to do it, and then tomorrow, right before that time, I will email you a link. and you'll click on the link and it'll bring you to the private stream. Yeah, it's tamsully12@gmail.com. Okay, that'll work. And also, you guys, I'm going to point this out too. As the wheel turns, the wheel of the year, as fall gets closer to Halloween, the veil, this is how it's explained, the veil between the worlds gets thinner. Halloween is when it is at the absolute thinnest ever. So it is the best day of the year for things like tarot or any kind of divination. But each day that progresses, it gets a little bit better and a little bit better. So the fall is the absolute prime time, well, until the end of October, but it's prime time to get your cards done. So, okay, we can check this. Now, Halloween, I will be charging $50 for that day, for the hour, but that's only because it is a special day and I'm going to have to book it solid back to back. So that's yeah. I'm good, Lindy. Hanging in there. I didn't get much sleep last night. I think it was about like 9:30 or something when I finally fell asleep, and I slept about an hour and a half. So I hadn't had much sleep. I'm kind of, you know, hey, Angela. And can I grab? Of course. Yeah, it's right above you. Sarah put it in there, tamsully12@gmail.com. And then if you have Twitter, you can grab me on Twitter. It's at TammySully12. And no, just, I don't know, had a lot of ideas popping in my head and stuff, Angela. Just working through some of them, and then a lot of things on my mind, you know. It happens sometimes. It's all right, though. I'll probably sleep good tonight. You follow me on Twitter? Okay. That's right. Yeah, you do. Okay. So how are you doing today, Angela? That gives me another little note I need to remember to do. Okay. Well, I usually do. I'm just, I don't know. Damn, that went out. Whenever I start on a new project, and I'm actually biting off 3 of them at once, not counting my other thing, it's constantly in your head, and you don't want, you don't want to shoo it away. You want to flesh it out while it's there. So yeah, every time I write a book or anything, it's the same way. I hardly ever sleep when I'm doing it. You eat, breathe, sleep, everything, that project until it's done. And yeah. Hey, Strawberry. Yep, having them damn thoughts, girl. One of these days, I'm going to learn my lesson. Quit that shit. Yep, they're not good for people like us. No. I keep trying. I keep trying. Oh, see, I keep writing all this stuff down because stuff's coming to me, and that's how it was last night. I'd be doing something. I'd be, oh, and yeah. I'm a Sagittarius. Yeah. So yeah, I'm November 25th. I'm a Sagittarius too. That's why I know I better grab them details while they're there. Because I'd a whole lot rather skip over the details. So when they pop, I have to grab them and write them down, or I will forget them. you know. So you are a Virgo, but the opposite and always reversed. Yeah, I know you're the supposed to be the polar opposite, but you're actually quite similar. Longest relationships was with the guy who had the same. Yeah, my second husband's birthday was 2 days before mine. I could read his mind. I mean, seriously, I could read his mind. Used to scare the shit out of him. Mm, it's good to write it down when anything comes to mind. Mm-hmm. That's what I have to do, Lindy, or I'll forget it. Hey, Stewie. Both Aries. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, he never could read mine though, but I think that's because I'm female, and they can't grasp thought that goes beyond like the crotch area. I'm sorry, it's true, and y'all know it. Sorry, Stewie, but just do that. Act like you didn't hear it. My first husband was a Virgo workaholic, and it ruined it. What's February again? Which part of February? The beginning part of February up into... It's Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah. Until like I think the 22nd. February, if it's to the 22nd, it's Aquarius. Hubby Leo works out fine for us. About to spark one up. It's boxing night. What's box? Oh, on like actual boxing fight boxing. I haven't watched that since that guy. What was it? Tua Uta. What was his name? He was just awesome. I mean, that dude, you could just punch his head and punch his head and punch his head, and he'd just keep going, and then he'd just knock the crap out of him. That's the last time I watched it, and that was probably 22 years ago. Yeah. Tua. Something like that. 23rd. Hey, Johnny B. I'm hanging in there, darling. How are you doing? Pisces, yeah. The dreamer. Polar opposite, yet I'm addicted to him. Do you know who I'm talking about, Stewie, when I say Tua? He was like a Samoan boxer, but he got way up there one year. That was the last year that I watched boxing. He got way on up in the ranks. Stuck in the house, rainy day over here, yeah. Tua, I think. I don't, something like that shit. David Tua. Okay, the big Samoan guy. And he always liked him, y'all. I know it's stupid. But he'd get punched, and the look he would have on his face when he would get punched was just such a little kid look of, that hurt my feelings. And then he would wham. And I just couldn't help it. I just loved him because he was so cute. Y'all gotta look him up, check him out. I wish I could remember who it was he fought, because he almost had him, but it was the one that took you up a notch or whatever. But he almost had it. Can go downtown, is that right? Mm. Oh, my nose is itching. So, Johnny B, you got any big plans for tonight? Just gonna stay home and what, watch movies or something? So, you guys, did anybody want to get a reading today? Out for drinks tonight? Okay, well, good. At least you're gonna get out. You're not gonna be stuck in the house all day. You know. So, did anybody want to get a reading today, or is it a little too early for that, or? Stuck in bed, totally stuck. I know. Try to drive tonight or tomorrow. Hell on wheels. Yep. If your knee is broke, you probably don't need to do that, Strawberry. You know? Dad is ill. Will he survive the year? Well, let's look at that. Oops, I dropped something. Hang on. Don't judge me by the room behind me, y'all. I don't have a dresser, so it's a mess. Will he survive the year? Yeah, I think so. It looks like things are kind of moving really fast around him right now, though. Are they looking at a surgery by any chance? Because I have a card that came up that kind of indicates it. But if he has it, it looks like everything's going to be fine after that. Well, everything's going to be fine after that anyway. I'm just trying to place whether this is actually a surgery. Have they mentioned that to him? Raining in Houston. It's kind of cloudy here, Stewie, up in close to Waco, so. Hi there, Nilsson. Boa tarde. Buenos dias. Hey there, no Nightbot. How are you doing? Angela, did she answer me, you guys? I didn't see it come through. Let me go back up and see if I missed it. No, I didn't. It didn't come through for me if she answered you guys. She said yes. Okay. You did? Did you say yes, Angela? That they have mentioned surgery? Hurting all over inside. I hear you. I hear you. She said, I don't know. He had one a few months ago. Hmm. It could be pointing to that one, but that's not what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be pointing to another one. Um, I mean, is this past? Is there another surgery? No, it's another one. There's going to be another one. It looks like it's going to be a specialist. Um, it could be something small, though, Angela. I mean, because, okay, an example would be you have an ingrown toenail, you go to a podiatrist and get it cut out. It could be something small like that, but it's going to be another one, and it is going to have someone that specializes in that doing it. But everything is going to be fine. I do think they're going to put him on some major drugs, though, if they haven't already, because his final outcome card is the card of fantasies and delusions. So he's going to be on some pretty heavy-duty shit, I think. But he's going to be fine. You said, would he live through the year? I believe so, yes. Okay, let me go back and see what I missed. A feeding tube, yeah, a feeding tube would be prime example. I assume that there's a particular doctor, like a stomach doctor or whatever, that probably puts those in. Somebody that specializes in that. Um, yeah, that would be perfect example. Hmm. To depend on someone else. I am right. Strawberry. Oh, my nose is itching, y'all. But yeah, he has cancer. So yeah, then they are going to have him on major drugs. Um, there's also a Queen of Swords reversed here. I'm thinking that's kind of a card of people holding their opinions to themselves because they don't want to say the wrong thing, maybe. It could also be a caregiver, though. If it's a Queen of Swords reversed that's a caregiver, it would probably be something akin to a hospice worker. And I'm not talking about like end of your life hospice. I'm just talking about someone that comes in and helps you daily, something like that. Maybe she was there, but she was reversed, so it could be indicating that he will eventually have that or that he needs that. So nose itching, I've heard that. That's what I've always heard too. That's what I've always heard too. Carolina man, I don't think so. That'd be a long trip. It'd be like 15, 16 hours. Mm. Mm. My sister-in-law helps sometimes, but he is married. Okay. Is his wife, she's the caregiver then? Because that would, yeah, she's probably going to end up needing some help. Um, yeah, that could be why it's reversed. It's too much, you know. So that, yeah. Mm, Mm, she is sick as well. Well, there you go. That would definitely, she would need help. So that would, hmm so if it's, they need to figure out a way to turn that card right side up and get some help in there. Um, if it's a financial issue, I know there's a lot of help available out there for people that need help at home. Even if it's just a few hours a week, they can come in and they can at least, clean up for you, help you do basic things like, wash your hair, things that you can't do every day for yourself. They'll, take out your trash, cook you some meals, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm, they should move to me. Yeah, yeah. How far away are they from you? It's not too bad. I mean, you couldn't hardly go up there like, well, I guess you could like on the weekends or something. Um, but that big of a trip, you'd probably want to minimum. Spend the night. My husband drives a big truck, gone a month at a time. He's married, 24, in the Marines, hardly ever calls. My daughter, almost 18, lives here, but downstairs in college. Yeah. Mm, I'm the same way. Rhonda, my kid is here, but she ain't studying. She's got her own stuff, so um, I'm the same way. And plus, I don't know a soul here. All my family is elsewhere. Um, so you know, mm, don't drive. Okay. That's sweet. Yep. Everybody can always use some love. That's one thing I have to say. My chats are small. They are small, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I just wouldn't. Now we cut up and we act like idiots in here sometimes, and it's always bigger when we do that. But I'd a whole lot rather keep it like this. It just, I don't know, it's healthier, much healthier. Uh, YouTube chats, man, they can be dangerous places these days. So I haven't, I stay away from them for the most part lately. It's just, wow. Just moved here to Boone. Yep, yep, yep. Angela, mm, thank you, Lindy. That's what we try to do. Last night, 2 rooms were awful. See, I was sitting right here talking to Carolina Man, being a jerk to him, and planning out videos. I didn't go to any of them. Um, mm-mm. I just, mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want to put my energy in that. I just don't. You know, positive brings positive. So I try to, I'm trying very hard to keep that in mind and to avoid things that aren't. Of course, I'm human. I'm not going to be perfect. I'm going to mess up, but I try, you know, smaller chats. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. I do garden chats. I like nice stuff. Garden chats would be fun. One of these days, I'm going to be in a place where I can garden again, where I'll be able to actually afford to garden again and everything. That would be a lot of fun. peeked in, but had to watch like a train wreck. But I honestly got my crafting chats. Scared me. Exactly, strawberry. Exactly, and it's just way ramped up. I'm just not going to any of them. Every time I do, I'm very swiftly reminded why I don't. So yeah. Teach me what, Angela? Next year in Pensacola. If I can make it back there, I'm working on it. Will Garden. Oh yeah, I used to. I used to love to. Of course, I mean, when you're homeless, you can't really garden. Um, but one day, you know, I'll get back to it, and at the very least, I'll have me a little apartment, and I can get me some house plants once I'm situated somewhere, and I'm not worried about am I going to have to move next week. Um, I don't want to get a plant until I know I'm going to be there a while. And I know that's stupid, but I like plants, so when I get one, I want to have it for years, and you know what I mean? Oh, Rhonda did not get to garden this year. Yeah, me either. Strawberry. Hey there, Brittany. Yeah, indoor herbs. Um, Pothos, snake plant. Anybody can grow those, but they're kind of required. If you have house plants, you have to have those. And then philodendrons, and I like some of the blooming ones too, like Hoyas. Now, Hoyas, you're looking at a 15-year investment. You invest the time in that booger, though, and you are going to end up violets. Violets are a time investment. Oh my God, I've seen some that just perfect, and yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like that you have for years and years. All but 2 or 3 days a month. Can eat any plant. I can't have any. That minute you finish getting sick, Brittany, bring a plant with you. When you have a place, I will send you some clippings. My string of pearls, I love those. And I love the Burrows tail too. But string of pearls, oh God, I used to have, yep. Can't even keep indoor plants alive. I love orchids. Orchids are picky though. You have got to be really picky with orchids, Sarah. Get you something like a snake plant to start with. Hey there, Ash. You can get one of the variegated ones so that they're pretty and interesting. A snake plant you can't kill. If you water that bad boy 4 times a year, it's gonna grow, and it's gonna grow big. Um, you can sit them in the dark; they're gonna grow. Snake plants are amazing. I don't think I've ever known anybody to kill one of those. So. And pothos also. Pothos is it's called devil's ivy. It's hanging basket vine with all these like almost heart-shaped leaves. Real pretty greenery, and it's almost impossible to kill. And you can sprout them in water. That's how easy they are. Snake plant, all you have to do is cut the tip off, cut it in half, lay it on dirt, and that's it. That's how easy they propagate. Those are amazing plants. No, you wouldn't kill one. I guarantee you wouldn't. You might try, but you couldn't. I don't think you could kill unless you poured rubbing alcohol on it instead of water. I don't think you would kill a snake plant, girl. Give it a shot. They're like $3 for a little baby one at Walmart, and yeah, same old, same old. Yeah, it's snake plant. It's also called mother-in-law's tongue. Shit. Sansevieria. Sansevieria. Potato plant, vines. Oh, I know. Can't grow dirt. She said I want to be my hubs and forget it. Orchards are weird. I have them. Just had my first one die because I moved it. Oh, orchids. Okay. I have a plant that is 30 years old. One of those viney hearts, like a philodendron one, Angela. Yeah, those things, they live forever. I don't see Janet. Where's Janet? Oh, there you are. Hey, Janet. Be my hubs and forget it out. Yeah, yeah. The name of the other plant. There's a pothos, Pothos, or Sansevieria, which is the snake plant. And both of those are like the most forgiving plants. You know, they don't have to have a lot of light. They're just not picky. You know, they're hard to kill. I give them a shot. Hiding with the hubs computer, yeah. Forgot to feed my... So what you up to today, Ash? Sprouted a pineapple tap. And that's what people don't realize too. All the plants that you can grow off the vegetables that you buy. Like if you buy green onions, cut the roots off, stick them in dirt, you're going to sprout a whole new onion. You know, people don't realize all the things in their kitchen that will sprout if they'll just stick it in a little bit of dirt. You know, avocado pits, all you have to do is just put it in water. You know, lemon seeds, you know, they're easy to germinate. Just, yeah. Cleaning and about to do laundry, but I need, yeah, I'm back to get hungry myself. Avocado, All right, Strawberry, were you leaving? Oh, okay. Grow vegetables year round. Yeah, back when I had all my books, before I had to leave them, I had a ton of gardening books, Four Season Gardener and all that, because, you know, you're supposed to grow your cabbage and your carrots and cold crops at different times of the year. You can have something growing all the time, all year round. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, you know, I think it's broccoli, isn't it, that you want it to frost. It like mellows it or something. Now, I miss my books. I do. I miss my yard. I miss just getting out there and digging in the dirt. I do. I miss the shit out of it. Transforming an area that might look horrible and just putting a little bit of money and time into it. And oh God, I miss that. I do. I landscaped my whole house in Tennessee by myself, and it turned out gorgeous. Okay, hell yeah. Well, if I can ever just get somewhere where I can do that again, you know, collards, yeah, collards, yes, they need a nice good frost, edible landscaping, yeah. Well, I mean, my God, some of the pepper plants are so adorable, though. The little bitty tiny red peppers growing on them, they're so cute. Yeah, I didn't even get an Easter lily this year. Mm. I really wish I just had one plant. But like I said, until I'm somewhere and I know I'm going to be there a while, I'm not going to invest the time into something that's just going to get beat up to hell and back in that car trying to move, you know, and so asparagus going crazy, container gardening, yeah. One day, one day. But anywho, take your dirt. Well, it's not that, Angela. I have a little bitty crappy ass convertible, and as it is with just the few things that we have, and God knows we don't have much, but just the few things that we have, there is no room in that car. If I put a plant in that car, it would either get crushed or the dirt would go all over the clothes and just, yeah, it's just not going to be feasible. I don't want to put the time and love into it until I know I can really, yeah, you know, baby it, I guess. Mhm. Mm, yeah, I have a little bitty Sebring convertible, and it also has holes in the roof, so it leaks. Um, so yeah, Uh, I got to do something about that piece of shit too. Uh, Cleaned a rectangular area and started with 3 plants, but it's across the area now. Hmm. Ooh, you ought to do artichokes, Janet. That I think it takes a lot of years for artichokes to grow, doesn't it? Isn't it artichokes? It takes like 10 years, or I may have that completely mixed up with something else though. Asparagus just for fun. So I ditched them. Gardener's nightmare. Yeah, artichokes, they're picky and they're hard to grow, but I'm not aware that I have the right one though. I'll have to look it up too. Yeah, but they grow a tree. This one grows like a stalk. I may be thinking of something. I may be thinking of something else. Yeah, I'll have to look. But I think artichokes are kind of picky to grow. But I mean, everybody loves them, so. Let me see. Hey there, Roscoe. How are you doing? Well, you guys, if anybody want to get reading today, if not, I think I'm gonna get on off here and go get something to eat because I'm hungry. And all this talk about vegetables, I want my salad. So, no patience for that mess. Instant gratification, right? I don't know, Ash. I love doing it. I do. It's just relaxing. Um, can a lot, so I try. Yep, Angela. Okay. That's what I was thinking, Sarah. I was thinking I would get something to eat and come back in a couple hours, maybe, people want to get readings then. Chia pets take too long. Mm, Halloween. Is that, no, that's upside down smileys. Okay. It's therapy. It is. It is therapy. You know, leave the phone inside and get out there, get your hands dirty, and then at the end of the day, go back out there, with a cup of coffee or something and just sit and look at it because what you can do is just amazing. It's peaceful, you know. Hey there, Faith. 2 resorts in Pigeon Forge looking for managers, Wyndham Resorts and Laurel Crest. Okay, thank you. Let me write that down. Pigeon Forge, Wyndham, and Laurel Crest. Excellent. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Still crossing my fingers. Yep. Well, all right, you guys. I am going to click that X and I'm going to go get me some food. And I will come back in a couple of hours and we will all shoot the shit and everything then. Hopefully, we'll get some readings going on. And but anyway, I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. And I will see y'all soon. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate the hell out of that, girl. Uh, Fingers crossed, everybody. Maybe that'll get me home to the Smokies. We'll see. Anyway, bye, you guys. I hope I see you guys later.